Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Lynn, and we are a coffee break with
Cat and Mom. All right, so this is our second ever episode of a coffee break. Very excited. Why do I always say
Still
that?
nervous. I'm still nervous.
Still nervous. I feel like the second I'm like all dressed up and sitting down, like the test run I was so chill. When now I'm like,
Yeah.
But today is a super fun topic. We're going to be talking about the generation gap with fashion. So I want to do multiple of the generation gap topics. I feel like there's so much to it, like
Yes, there is.
daily life, technology, work life. But today is fashion, which
How
is
you raise kids.
how you raise kids.
Yep.
For sure. But I think that this is going to be a fun one. But first,
Coffee.
coffee. So here at a coffee break, we support small businesses and we are big coffee lovers. And because we're called a coffee break, we're going to be reviewing different coffee shops each podcast episode. So today we went to a Subculture Coffee. There's one in Boca and there's one here in West Palm. I don't know if there are other ones, but
Yeah, and Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Yeah.
But oh, maybe that's where I was.
Yeah.
But it's a very cool vibe when you walk in. Very like antique, vintage kind of.
Yeah.
But there was like this alien sculpture when you walked in. It was super cool and like a big eyeball,
Yes.
huge.
Yeah.
No, but it was hanging from the ceiling, so it was like all metal, like eyeball.
Okay. It's inviting. It's not scary. It's inviting.
Maybe not for kids. Maybe don't bring your like 1-year-old in there or something.
But they have awesome food too, and it's made there. It's fresh.
Yeah.
You can eat lunch. Like they have breakfast.
Yeah. Everybody there is like
downstairs,
really cool. Like everybody like that I've met at the Meisner one. They all dress really cool, and the one here in Jupiter
Same.
as well.
Yeah.
But so every podcast episode, we're going to be going to a different coffee shop, and we're going to be reviewing it, and we're going to talk over the
and
coffee.
hopefully you guys will go and try it.
Yes. So what'd you get?
Cheers. A vanilla latte,
Yeah, and then I got a pumpkin latte.
of course.
So, yep.
Pumpkin queen here.
Fall.
Oh, you know what? It's
Mm.
really good because it's not super sweet.
Yeah.
So she didn't put too many pumps. Oh, this is very different. It's really good.
Mine's like a toasty, warm feeling. Like it's just the perfect. It's not overpowering like the pumpkin. You still like taste the coffee as well. And then I already took a little bite of my pumpkin peptifa or whatever. Peptifa. How do you say it? Loaf. So I already know it's
lemon
good.
raspberry scones, and I love lemon. I love raspberry, but I've never had this. So
I chose it for her.
you should have one. Oh my god, it's good. It's not breakfast. Because you can eat this for breakfast. It's like a snack or a dessert.
Mm.
Is this a breakfast? No.
I don't know. I mean, I'd eat it at all times of the day.
Okay. I'm having another bite. Awesome.
I want to try.
Okay.
So did you want to try mine? She doesn't like pumpkin.
I like pumpkin. It's good.
That's
Oh yeah,
good.
it's mine.
Also not like too sweet. It's like kind of refreshing because of lemon.
The lemon makes it, yeah. So highly recommend this.
Yeah.
And just for the experience, it's like actually you can bring your computers and you can do your work. So
10 out of 10.
for sure,
Go check out
Subculture.
hopefully there's one near you. Moving on, we're going to give you a little weekly update. This week, we had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We booked a Disney trip. My little sister's birthday's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Next week, and then my mom's side of the family, they're all coming down to Orlando. So we're just gonna go and see all of them. I think that's the first time in a long time that all the sisters have not been together. So
and especially in Florida.
yeah,
In
well, the
Disneyland.
kids are coming like me, and then bringing our kids. So it's gonna be a fun long weekend. Well, it's 5 days.
Is it Disney World or Disneyland? Florida.
Walt Disney World?
Disney World.
The Florida one,
Sorry,
yeah.
Disney World. But then we also had I'm a student at FAU. We went to the FAU Parents Weekend, which if you see on Barstool, Parents Weekend at any college can get a little bit rowdy. And especially at FAU because we are not a football school. So the tailgates is the football games, pretty much.
Well, they won. The Owls
yeah, we
won,
won.
so they
We didn't go to
won.
the
So that
game,
was good. It was a fun fun experiment. It was
Yeah.
experience. It was a fun experience. A lot of well, since the parents were invited, so it's the fraternities that are. It's a fraternity led tailgate. So there's what 10 tents, 10 different fraternities.
There's a lot of different tents.
Every single one of them has their own DJs, their own
Alcohol,
alcohol, and things like that, or fun things to do. And every single one of them, because the parents were there, had at least 1 to 10 guys wearing "I Heart Hot Moms." So we
Yeah.
saw a lot of those.
And they all pointed at my mom.
Stop it.
I have a picture of this guy like pointing at her, and I was like, "Bro, are you serious?"
We did take a picture.
Yeah.
But everybody was nice. Everybody, it was just
It was a
so
lot of fun.
so freaking hot.
And it was nice
So
to see
hot.
like, yeah, it was very hot out. Oh my gosh, I was like my hair. I straightened my hair, and after it was curly. But it was nice to see all my friends,
Yes.
and my friends' parents. I love my friends'
And
parents.
we finally all met each other.
She got to meet them, which was
Mhm.
cool. But that's pretty much all that we haven't had like a crazy week other than the parents' weekend, and I'm very excited about Disney trip, which we will be filming a podcast, and we will get my grandma and my grandma's sisters to speak on the podcast. I hope.
Okay.
But
Okay.
right now, we haven't even released the first podcast episode yet, but we are releasing that next Sunday, which is awesome. But I released the YouTube and all the social media, so go follow at a coffee break underscore wait at
So
a
go
coffee
follow.
yes go follow at a coffee underscore break on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Go like our recent pictures and subscribe. Thank you. All right.
We have a new logo, and we will have some stickers made for
Yes.
our fans, and we would love to send them to you guys. And also, Amelia's, my youngest daughter, so Catherine's little sister, made these amazing
They're
bracelets.
so cute. It says ACB for a coffee break. They're like mine's pink and like a little bit of purple.
Yeah, mine
What's
is
yours?
all like different
Oh,
kinds
I
of
think we
pink.
have the same color. Yeah,
But then we have a heart
we have a heart
that
that
attaches
connects
together. So then,
Yay. I don't know if you can see it, but
so she would be willing to make some for everybody. So you
Yes,
just
we
contact
can give
us
her
and
some, yeah.
we'll do that.
and then also today we're going to be talking about the generation gap.
Yes.
Um,
Fashion styles.
Yes. So what was like the big fashion trends when you were in high school, college?
Oh.
Like
Well, high
Oh,
school, I had a uniform. So I'm going to say that I know when you guys were first elementary
Yes,
school,
we had a
your
uniform.
oldest sister, I thought like, oh my gosh, I hated it because, you had to wear the same clothes all the time. And it was just the little plaid skirt and whatnot. And then I went to college and like, oh my gosh, you have to decide what to wear every morning. That was like so stressful. Same thing with you guys, so easy. So I will say that high school, that's what we were wearing. But if we had like a day off of is it jeans, white running shoes? I remember that. We would all wear hats because we couldn't wear hats. That was one thing. But
Mhm. we couldn't wear hats either. We had like a hat day.
yeah, that's it. That was kind of stuff
Like
like
a
that.
once a
However, I was also a figure skater. I remember the neon like colors being so popular. I mean, I had a whole outfit, more than one, to figure skate with and train. With like, I just remember this, like bright pink, yellow, and stuff like that. The breakdancing kind of era when it first came out. That was in the 80s, so beginning 90s.
Like the 80s leotard, the workout leotard.
yes,
Which
and
is
things-
full circle because for Halloween last year I was an 80s workout girl and I had the neon like leg warmers, like the
Mhm.
bright green.
Yep.
And then like the scrunchie, which actually came back, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, Lululemon has it back, beautiful scrunchie and stuff. But
Yeah.
so that was like like poofy stuff. Oh my gosh, I remember the pad, the shoulder pads.
Was that thing still? Or was
That-
that,
that
more
was
like
in the-
your grand like
that was like
your
early.
mom
I
and
think
grandma?
it was the 90s, but I remember I had an outfit when I was
gosh.
in high school, and I had this. And why in the world were we wearing this? I mean, I know it's supposed to make your waist
I think
look smaller.
I think people can make it look cool though, like
Well,
now
if
with like
you
the
were-
baggier look.
If you were I will say if you were a tall, slender type of person, that was great. But if you were anyhow, like any way top heavy, you looked like a football player. I don't even know why in the world we thought this was cool, but it did make your waist look smaller.
Huh.
We all had like high
Plus.
rise stuff. What's that?
I said that's a plus.
Yeah.
Make
Well,
sure your waist is
high rise jeans and pants and the little pleats. See, oh my God, the acid wash
Mhm.
jeans. Ew, so terrible.
that did come back as well at one
Yes.
point.
Well, at one point, the high waist
high waist. I still wear high.
It's like high waist.
Like the mom jeans.
No, the mom jeans
came back.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
still,
And
they would
and
give my,
all. Go ahead.
you guys would give my older sister so much crap every time she wore mom jeans, but like it came back in style, and a lot of people were
Well,
wearing
you
them.
know, yeah, again, small waist, but then it made your hips and your butt. I mean, clearly now, like when she was wearing this, like what, 5
Yeah.
years ago, whatever, it was
She looked
still,
cool.
yeah, it was better.
It was cool again. So
It was no, they were still made better than
Yeah.
what we had, and it was just. I remember my mom wearing those. I mean, oh my gosh, everything was high waist with a little belt. It was terrible. But yeah, I remember wearing all this. Like I said, I had my uniform for school, but you know, when I started going out, it was, you know, jeans or nice pants. Actually, where I'm from, you know, the surrounding of Montreal, north suburbs, and people actually did dress nice just to go grocery shopping. Like, you know, you didn't come out in sweatpants and sweatshirts. So that was something that I remember, like I always had, and my dad was extremely strict about how I was dressed up.
Mhm.
So, like I was not really wearing jeans. He hated jeans. He hated when we made my mom buy a Gap jean jacket and a jean skirt.
the
He was-
Canadian tux.
Yeah, he was, yeah, well, not, it was just,
Yeah.
I don't think she ever worn them together per se, but
Oh,
he was
okay.
just so upset when you saw her with those jeans. We're like, where are you going?
What was like your favorite trend back then? Like what's something that you would like is back, but like or you would want back?
Well, there's some stuff. So, like I said, the way my dad wanted me to dress, so it was really preppy-ish, like
yeah.
Lacoste and Ralph Lauren and things like that. I don't think that's never changed, really.
Yeah,
the
that's
same,
always
always
stayed,
the same
yeah.
colors.
And
So that's how I grew up. So it was kind of, I mean, I still see it and I
Yeah.
still love it, quite frankly. I mean, I think it's clean and classy and classic. I think it never goes out of style. So I always liked that. I mean, big icon, obviously, when Sex and the City came out.
yeah, and that's really coming back now. Like
Yeah.
a lot I've seen all over like TikTok, social media, Instagram, like Sarah Jessica Parker, like people like just
Her little tutu
wanting to
with
dress.
the
Yeah, a
big
lot of people
little-
are like just trying to like dress like her, and
They
just-
they started a lot of trends.
they're like literal
even with the
fashion
Cosmo.
icons.
I mean, yeah, they were all
They're
of
cool.
them, all of them.
And they all have different styles too,
Yeah,
which is cool.
for
Like
them.
you can find which one
You
like
kind of
you, yeah, and then you can follow like match your outfits with theirs.
yes. There was also, well, I grew up with Friends, right? When Friends was like, you had to wait till the
Friends.
next Thursday
Yeah.
to see if Ross kissed Rachel. Obviously the Rachel haircut and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
the Rachel
Monica
haircut, yeah.
was pretty cool too.
Monica, yeah.
Phoebe
So
was a little.
I actually,
different,
like,
but-
did some research on their outfits before this podcast because I think that they still inspire fashion today.
Yeah.
And like Rachel did a lot of the turtlenecks and some seasons, and then the slip dress, which is now it's
Yeah.
always like a timeless outfit,
Yeah.
just the slip dress. That's all. And then
think
Phoebe
it-
is very hippie, like just a free bird, pretty much, and very vintage. Like she
Yeah.
wore the vintage clothes. So
and she made it look good. Now, not
Yeah.
everybody could pull that off, but
yeah, I
she
couldn't pull
did.
that off. But I think that just like Sex in the City, they also all three have different,
all four
all four
of them. Yeah.
different outfits.
The four.
No, I'm talking about Friends.
Oh,
Monica,
Friends.
yeah, Monica, Phoebe, Rachel. They all.
Oh, I
three
thought
have,
you said Sex
no.
and the
They both
City.
they both have like different styles that you
Yeah.
can look off of.
Yeah.
And looks. So I think that was cool that that's now being brought
Oh, and
back.
if you followed Seinfeld, then you had Elaine that, well, she had the big, huge pads. But she
Mhm.
was short and she was petite, and I think they were trying to, I don't know. So she killed it. She was awesome with that. Maybe that's why people start wearing that. I don't know, but
Yeah.
she was good. Oh, and perms were very popular.
Yeah, there
I
was
know.
a period of time when, well, guys now like are starting to get
Well,
perms,
so my
which is crazy.
hairdresser told me yesterday that it is still very popular. However, with men,
Yeah,
guys
girl, I
want to
haven't heard
have
of many
some
girls
curls.
getting
Yes,
perms, but guys are getting perms.
yes.
It's crazy.
It's very popular. So anyway, so I saw and then kind of I was like, I remember shopping at a store back in Iowa. It's called Von Maur. They have it in a lot of states now, but that's where it started. And I saw these bodysuits, that attaches in between
Mhm.
in your crotch. That was extremely popular when I grew up, and which was fine. I was a figure skater, so that's how our
Yeah.
dresses were. But they had them back, and some of them with the shoulder pads. I remember seeing some moms like me and be like, No, no, this shit's not coming
No, when I
back.
was going shopping at H&M for a blazer, I found some with the shoulder pads.
Yeah,
I think mine like has a little bit of shoulder pad in it.
I don't want that.
I
I
like
try to
it.
have nice shoulders, not padded shoulders, you know.
I mean,
but
it adds like a little bit. I think
but-
it looks very professional and structured.
you can have a nice suit. Well, we did wear like a lot of jackets and stuff,
Yeah.
which now we wear. I mean, it's coming back. But for a while, there was not. We talked about. I remember we had this conversation the other day. Like, shit, nobody wears jean jackets. Well, maybe my generation wear a jeans jacket, but
It depends on like the outfit. It'd be like an oversized jean jacket. I feel like is bigger now, not like a
Well-
fitted jean jacket.
well, I don't want oversized. I don't need to make myself look bigger, but just to like not to have like the jeans, whatever how you call it, the jeans tuxedo or whatever.
Oh, the denim jacket or the Canadian tux. Yeah, the
Yeah, and
Canadian
I'm
tux.
Canadian. We don't do that. I've
Well,
never done that, but
the
maybe
Canadian-
some people in Canada did.
The
but
Canadian tux like is what like Rachel and Monica would do in some episodes, and it looked
Yeah.
really cool. And I think that also inspired a lot of
Oh,
looks.
maybe yeah. But I mean, I wear jean jackets. I have like what 3, 4.
Mhm.
Depends on what. Depends on. It's more when I travel. It's always easy jean jacket, you know. Unless I have a sweatshirt, but I mean, don't get me wrong. We love sweatshirts. We love oversized things to be comfortable. This
Yeah.
is, love that as well. But I will say that when I grew up in Canada, before I moved to the United States, all my friends were making me swear that I would never wear a belt with jeans and white socks with jeans and regular shoes. Well, I did not do the socks for sure.
When I was younger, you bought me so many belts for my jeans.
I mean, I'm
like
pretty sure I
we had
wore
like the
belts down the
dazzled
road,
jeans,
but
like
I'm-
rhinestones.
Well, like when you have a belt buckle and stuff like that,
Mhm.
that was cool. But I think that when I grew up, that was something that we noticed from Americans, which now I'm American, but it was white socks with jeans and short. I never wore short jeans. They were always kind of longer, and a belt.
Well,
I don't know.
we're gonna move into like a little bit of
Today.
today's looks, and there's
Okay.
somebody yelling out there. So today's generation, I think, incorporates and gets inspiration from a lot of the earlier
Yeah.
generations.
Mhm.
We have like a wide variety of looks. So
Mhm.
right now, like the Y2K look is big. Cottage core. Here in Florida, you see like a lot of the beachy style. Like I wouldn't say Visco girl because that is long gone, but just coconut girl, I think is what they call it. I don't know if that's correct.
What is that?
Coconut girl, like just very beachy, like crochet, colorful
Oh, yeah.
pastels, stuff like that.
I like your friend Kennedy.
Yeah. Uggs are coming. Yes, Kennedy. Shout out to Kennedy. She is very beachy. She's so
Beautiful.
cute. Love her
Beautiful
outfits. But like specific accessories that are coming back and shoes is Uggs. Uggs are coming back.
No,
They-
you say accessories. I have to say that we used to have accessories in our hair and like
Oh, yeah.
little the barrettes
Yes.
with like the bow
And
and
the
this and this.
headbands, and those are coming back
These
now.
all coming
Bows,
back. I remember
headbands.
this.
And Gossip Girl is what I was going to talk about. Is what you were saying, how it was very classy. You had like the suit jackets, you had the pleated skirts, you had like the Mary Janes and the
I grew up with
headbands
Mary
and
Janes.
the bows. And Gossip Girl really brought that all back and saying like very classy and timeless looks.
Okay, that's gonna age me. But the Mary Janes with can't remember if it was
The
the
little-
left foot or the right foot, but one was red underneath, one was there's a little green on the other side.
Don't know what you're talking about. But
So I aged myself right there. But when I was little, I had those.
because of just the classy looks, I think they've always been here, but they're really gaining a lot of popularity like right now. With the little frilly socks that you used to buy me when I was younger.
Yes, and then you flip
Every-
them. Yes.
Yes, we used to always have those little socks. My mom bought me those. And in elementary school, I'd always wear them, and I just bought myself some to wear with my Mary Janes or to wear with cute little sneakers. And I will say, chunky sneakers used to be very big. You remember Bella's
Yeah.
Fila's
Yes.
that Dad hated? Well, now it's Adidas Gazelles, so they're just small little sneakers. They're really cute. Bella bought some, the ones that she bought in London, and then I also got myself some Adidas.
Well, I
too.
can't say that I'm like a huge fan of all those big things, but I'm short and I wear them.
Mhm.
And I mean,
And then, while
It
we're on the
looks good.
shoes topic, kitten heels, little kitten heels, like not huge heels, but just
but
tiny.
I used to wear
kitten
heels.
heels.
I forgot to talk
Yeah,
about
those
this.
are coming back again.
We wore heels all the time, and now I put my feet in like, and I know still there's a lot of ladies that still wear a lot of heels and stuff, but quite frankly, I don't know if, well, I was a figure skater, so maybe my feet are screwed up from being in skates, but
I can't do the pointed.
But we
my
used to
toes.
wear those, and
It's
we used to
insane.
go out with those.
But
And
that's
then,
what's-
and
that's
then
the
it was
kitten
a
heels.
thicker heel, which was
Yeah.
really not like, didn't give you a very nice leg. But anyways, it was more comfortable. And yeah, but now we have both. I mean, in my closet, I have both.
Yeah. But the kitten
Okay.
heels are definitely coming back in the dark, like wine red colors.
Yeah.
Big
Well,
now.
I mean, it's
And
gonna be
then-
fall. So.
Yeah. And then tote bags. So it used to be kind of just little purses,
purse.
and now the big tote bags are in style. And then
But the bigger the better. You know, I see people with like big, huge bags. And now that like my kids are older, I'm kind of happy to go back to a smaller bag. You know,
yeah,
you
and then
just
now
get
all
to-
the college girls are wearing their tote bags because it can carry everything, and they're cute, and you can sell them.
Well, it's fun, but and you know, after you have 3 kids and you carry all the crap, you know, all the time.
Yeah.
And I have a friend of mine, you know, shout out to Peck Polly, who always had like her purse, her bag, her beach bag, every bag ready with every kind of situation that could happen to you. She was ready for it. And then I kind of took after her. Her kids were older than mine, and then I did the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, I don't even have a Band-Aid in my purse. Like, I'm done. I'm having a little purse and I'm okay. But
Now it's like the younger generation that's bringing that back. And then another clothing item that's big right now, you're probably gonna hate it, but they're jorts. And I personally love jorts. I don't know if I can pull them off. I don't own jorts. I need to get myself a good
what
pair.
the heck is a jorts?
Jorts are like longer jean shorts, so they go about right above.
We used
like
to
right here.
have those.
Yes,
It was
and
gross.
those no, and they're so
They
cute.
were
Like
called Bermudas.
some
Jeans
people,
Bermudas.
well, they're like denim. They're denim. They're not like the khakis. They're denim, and they're loose. They're loose. Like they're not like tight fitted, but there's so many people that can pull it off. So they do like the jorts with either a baby tee or like an oversized t-shirt, and then some gazelles. Like those are so like and then the gold bangles.
We did that. Yeah.
So cool.
The more you
And
had, the better.
there's always those memes on TikTok where it's like when you see one of those girls walking into a thrift store, you know, like all the cool clothes are gonna be gone because they always
bought it all.
Just, yeah, but
Well,
that-
and what's also very popular, I will say maybe more on like college campuses and stuff. I mean, I know how she dresses. I know how my oldest one dressed, and you know, their dad always say like, "Mom, can you please get your daughters to wear more clothes or cover their bodies?" I understand. You know, like it was hot last weekend, and all the girls,
Yeah.
most of them. I mean, you had a little cutoff T-shirt, but 90% of them, and I know you wear that too, like bikini top.
but yes, they're in Florida. You're gonna see a lot of people wearing like less clothing, and it's hard to like
It's hot.
I want to wear these winter styles, like the faux fur coats coming back, and I know like the fur coats were big in your
Mhm.
generation as well, but now they're coming back again. But now they're doing.
Well, I was not wearing, no, that's not true. When I was a little girl, so I was walking because I remember the pictures. I had the people, PETA's going to hate us here, but I had like a real bear fur coat.
Yeah, you're canceled.
And I'm canceled. And it was like brown. It was the cutest little, like perfect little A-line little jacket. And then I had a yellow hat and a yellow scarf and yellow mittens. It was the cutest. I have pictures of that. I'm going to have to pull that up. But my mom had a real mink fur coat that was given to my dad when I was born. We're not going to say the year, but that was very popular then. And then after I had my first baby, then it came, you know, it was passed down to me, and I did some alteration. It was not the same size, you know, big sleeve. It was like the
Yeah.
whatever bat sleeves. I didn't like that. But quite frankly, like with people being so upset about this, I maybe wore it. Well, in Iowa, sometimes it's really, really cold. So I maybe wore it 5 times. And your sister's 22. So
Well,
just like, but I
We're
still have it.
now faux fur coats. So yes, faux fur coats are coming back, and a lot of people are doing it with like baggy jeans, a little baby tee, or a white tank, and then the faux fur coat, or even dressed up, like wearing just a tight black dress with a faux fur coat. I think is very cute as well. But that's coming back. But in Florida, you can't do that, unfortunately.
It's
Maybe
hot.
yeah, it's hot, and I want to so bad, but you can't. So you're gonna see less clothing here in Florida. You're not gonna see the same styles in like hotter states.
Mhm.
So it's cool to see the different styles when you go to different states and stuff. So
Well, it's
like when I
cool
go back
also-
to Iowa see a lot of sweaters, and there's a lot of cute sweaters. And unfortunately, I wish I could wear them here, but I can't.
Well, no, like my favorite season is fall, and we're going to
Yes.
be, visiting, places in the fall, and it's just like, oh my gosh, well, got to go buy a new sweater, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I mean, I like comfort. I also like tight stuff. Clearly I have a tighter top today, but I don't mind, or I don't want to wear oversized stuff that makes you look like a bag of potato, but you can always make it look
Yeah, there are a
cute
lot
with
of
leggings
cool
and
like
things, and-
streetwear looks where it's baggier, and they just look cool
Mhm.
with the baggy look.
And for any
and
shape.
like baggy jeans are very big now. Dark denim.
Oh,
big
we had bell
jeans.
bottoms. Bell bottoms. I mean, they're back, and they've been back for a couple years. But that was, I remember, like when I started wearing those, that was like huge.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But in terms of movies or fashion icons that have impacted this generation's looks, I would
Your
say
generation or mine?
my generation
Okay.
would be, well, I would say TV show in 2020, Euphoria, just totally like impacted our fashion industry, and like everything you saw was rhinestones, glitter, bold eyeshadow, and people were dressing up like the characters in Euphoria for Halloween. It just impacted everybody's outfits, I think, in 2020. But in terms of movies, I think recently Barbie was huge, and then just bringing back Pink, because I feel like Pink kind of went out of style for a
Oh
second.
my gosh, I never wore pink. Ever
But
wore pink
then-
until
yeah.
until you guys joined that swim team and back in Iowa, and it was black and pink.
Yeah.
All pink in our closets.
Yeah, and then Barbie really brought it back. Very feminine outfits, like very pink and colorful. And then,
Pink is not bad.
no, I like pink. I just don't look in
We've
pink,
never
unfortunately.
really, it's really not a color I would go for, but we look good in pink. So there you go.
I don't think I do.
You do. Depends what pink, not
Thank
light
you.
pink.
It's getting a little
No.
bit dark, so we had to add the
The
ring
light.
light.
But what
Yeah.
I was talking about Clueless, the movie Clueless, the fashion from Alicia Silverstone and the other girl, and I'm sorry, I have a blank on her
They
name.
brought
But,
plaid back.
oh my gosh,
They
they brought
saved
the whole
plaid.
little skirt, the whole, like, the uniform style back. I mean, in the high socks. I remember going out, when I was in
Mhm.
college, and that's what we were wearing. So, but I do have to mention the way I dressed my girls when they were little, because they all had to match, right? So it was always like, they were 2 years apart, my oldest two, and they had like the barrettes or the little bows,
Yes.
and everything had to match, or the same hairdo, the same. I mean,
Yeah, and like
it's so
jewelry.
cute.
And I think that's like why I wear jewelry now and earrings, and like make sure I always have like matching bracelets and
Yeah.
stuff, is because of that. And then,
Well, your oldest sister was matching her underwear to the socks,
oh geez,
to the color of what she was wearing. It was very important. Hi, Bella.
I'm not that like specific about all that. But
As long as it was clean, you were wearing it.
another question I have for you is, for Breakfast at Tiffany's, was that big during your generation, Breakfast at Tiffany's?
I don't know if it was big, but my parents had me watch it. Just
Yeah.
to watch it, like timeless kind of movies. My dad was a whole lot older than my mom, and he was born in the 30s. So I'm very glad that he made me watch so many older
Mhm.
movies, even music, even my mom, being born in the late 40s. So.
And I think
that was great that I was able to do, and I think and I hope that I did the same thing with you
Yeah.
guys.
yeah,
That you don't just love this. I mean, we go back. I mean, my gosh, you guys like Frank Sinatra and
Yeah.
things like that.
And
So
after watching Breakfast at Tiffany's, which I watched on our flight back from London, I want to only wear like timeless, classy clothes, because the outfit she wore is always going to be timeless,
Mhm.
and
Like
I think that
Jackie
movie
O.
will always be iconic. But
okay, but we're gonna end with this whole conversation with the movie.
the movie that I think had the biggest impact, which might be there could be some argument there, but had the biggest impact on the fashion industry, and that
in
is
all different styles.
Devils Wear
Wear
Prada.
Prada.
Prada, yes.
The devil
Wears Prada.
Devil wears Prada.
Jeez. But yes, that movie is literally like the biggest fashion movie, I'd say.
Oh yeah. I
And
mean,
that really
I got inspiration. I mean, I get inspiration every time I see it.
Yeah, I'm
And,
like, I'm gonna go in my closet and I'm gonna wear this. Like, I'm gonna put together a cute outfit. But I think that that movie had a huge impact, and
And I will
still
say,
does.
it still does, but I will say also, I mean, that was based out of New York, you know, like that's where she's at. It's unfortunate that in our day and age here, especially in the United States, like not where you live, you can, I mean, you can if you want to, but without getting any comments behind your
Yeah.
back. You know, like we were in England, nobody cared what you were wearing. Everybody was well dressed, but you could have had like a top hat, you could have had like your little hat on the side, you could have been
And I love
in a
that.
tuxedo.
I love that you can really like dress like you want, dress to express yourself the way you want.
Yeah, and nobody
Nobody's
was
gonna
even
judge
nobody
you.
cared.
You saw all different styles, but everything was very like elegant and dressed
Yeah.
up. And here, everybody just kind of judged, no matter what
But you know
style you
what?
are. But dress as you want,
Be you,
Because-
because life's too short.
because I think it's cool when I see somebody walking with such a outfit that stands out, and
I'm just like, I want to do that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do that too.
no matter what style it is, and they just have the confidence. If you have the confidence, like any outfit's cool.
Go for it.
Shout out to Subculture, amazing coffee. Thank you for this toasty pumpkin coffee because
And
made me
before
feel
we
like fall.
end, question of the day: would you rather? Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay, it's an easy one. So, would you rather meet Santa Claus or Harry Potter?
I feel like you're not going to agree with me on this one, but
Probably won't.
listen, I love Santa Claus, and no. What? Stop. I love Santa Claus, right? I love him, and he's such a cool guy. Never got to meet him, but I'm going to have to choose Harry Potter. Hardcore, diehard Harry Potter fan. Yes, little 5-year-old me is crying inside because she wants to meet Santa. And
Because
thanks,
we still
dude.
believe in Santa.
Thanks for all my gifts, man. Like, for all. But Harry Potter's, like, so cool. Harry Potter's so
Okay, he's cool.
Harry Potter's, like, literally
He's not Santa.
defeated Voldemort. So, like, I gotta meet
Santa's
him.
timeless. Santa is forever.
Yeah. You could let us know what you guys think. And maybe send
Would
in
you
some
rather meet Santa Claus or Harry
or
Potter?
Harry Potter. But please go follow us at a coffee break _ nope. At a coffee break. Nope. At a coffee _break. And go watch our YouTube video. We have some behind the scenes from our photo shoot and some behind the scenes of our first podcast. So yeah.
Awesome.
And our London trip, which is kind of far long ago, but thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, and let us know what you guys think.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Bye.